All right, guys, I'm back, and I got what I think is a real interesting one this time. This is not high-end. This is not expensive. My mat is crooked, and I cannot deal with that right now. Okay, I can take it. This is an affordable piece. This is one of those things where, you know, you're on eBay. Sorry. This is one of those things where you are on Amazon and you click on something and then it says, you know, on the bottom all sorts of other, you just click and click and click and you end up down the rabbit hole. This is the Roxon Phantasy. You know, this is one of those interesting things where, you know, sometimes they just show you stuff you've seen before, sometimes they show you stuff you don't care about, and then something hits your eye and you're like, wow, I think I need to check that out. And so I decided I needed to check that out. It looks very interesting and possibly useful, and I wanted to show it to you guys and see what you think. So the whole big schlemazel about the Roxon here is that it's a small EDC sized type knife, but you can buy different blades and pop them in and out at will for different tasks. Now, there are some folks that are absolutely fine with using the same blade type over and over and over for every task, whatever. There are some people who understand and get that different blade shapes are good at different things and actually want to do that. There are some people that really like different blade shapes for what they are, and you know, use different blade shapes for different tasks. Now, these blades are extra. They don't come with the actual knife. A set of 3 different blades is $19.99, and the thing itself was probably, what, I don't know, I'll have to check, like $19.99. Oh, how fancy! I was not expecting that. Now they are upfront that it is of course made in China. But you're getting aluminum handles. The hardware in here is 420J1 steel, and now it's the materials here. Materials are 5CR15 and 420J1, but the blades are 8CR17, which is, you know, not great. It's not great. 8CR is probably, I've said this before, 8CR is the lowest CR. It's the lowest CR I would use on a knife, and it's Chinese alphabet steel. But you know, for the versatility, you know, and again, everything goes to heat treatment. You could have 8CR, you know, 13 or 8CR17, which is, you know, a little bit better. That is heat treated better than, you know, some really high quality steels, and actually performs better, to tell you the truth, you know, than a lousy heat treat on like an S30V. That's just the nature of the game. I'm not saying that happens often. I'm just saying it's true. So, not great, but you know, it's kind of standard. I mean, a lot of different companies, including some of the big names, will use 8CR steel. Now, I don't have a pony in this race. I'm not trying to tell you that this is good or not. I'm just trying to let you know where the steel stands, because I think the idea is novel. So, also, we got a wrench, which is nice for tension adjustment, okay? And we got instructions. Instructions on how to do this. It's simple instructions. They actually give you instructions for tightening a pivot screw? Is that a thing? Really? Okay. No, you know what though? Cool. Because in some forums you get newbies asking like, I don't know how to do this. And it would be nice if everybody gave you this. And they actually err on the side of not everybody knows lefty loosey, righty tighty. Nice. Okay. So you get that. So here's the actual knife, and It comes with a drop point blade. Wish it came with a micro. Well, it comes with the pouch. So overall, first impressions, nice looking blade, nice grind lines and everything. It is a little small. Again, it's, you know, it's an EDC kind of thing. Wow, very thin lock, but it's got good purchase up there on the blade, I guess. It's lightweight, again, aluminum. Oh, the things I can do with you at the shop, little guy. And the blades can each be coated too. Oh my god, we can have a rainbow of blades. Okay, sorry. It is tip down, right hand only. I'm seeing these, but I do not think... No, you can't reposition the clip there because you need to be able to access this. Oh, that's not the most... Oh, that's not the most comfortable lock in the world, but... Oh, off center. Oh, that's why they give you this. Okay.
Hello, sweetie.
Smooth action, you know, relatively smooth action. It's just that lock, I think it would not be as hard if you could get a little bit more thumb on it for a little bit more leverage. It's not sticky or anything, it's just it doesn't give you a lot of thumb real estate. But here's the thing we can do. So we can open it up and we can pop these and take that off, and we can remove the blade very easily, and then we can choose from any one of the other blades. Now each blade comes in this little plastic carrier, and I like this a lot. They all have magnets, so you can stick them all together and keep track of them. And there's a grommet through each one. Now I know that's part of the hinge for you know, opening them, but you can also, like, you know, string through them. Now there are more blades than this. These are just, I bought 2 sets of blades so we could check them out, because I just was interested in some of these shapes to see how they fit and everything. So we'll take a quick look at them as we go. There was, you know, the spear point I really wanted to try. Originally I ordered it separately, but then they were out of stock, and the spear point is in a whole nother set that I didn't want to throw another 20 bucks down on just to get the one blade. So and each one of these, if you can see, has instructions on how to do it. And each one of these has, you know, the materials, so that's cool. So how does this work? Little lock, nice. And then how do you come out? Oh, are the magnets holding it in? Come out. You're stuck in there. Is there a... Oh, okay, there's a little nub. There's a little nub holding it in. Very safe. Like it. Here's the recurve blade, which of course I have a thing for recurves. So replacing your blade hopefully is just as easy. There's the internal pivot for adjustments. It is a well thought out design, I gotta say. And then we place this back on, and now you've got a you know, what is it? Almost a brand new functioning knife. Look at that. So we'll take a closer look at the different blade options you have. So you have your recurve. Now I'm not going to go through what each and every one of these blades is for, because listen, you do what you do with your knives. I'm not going to dictate to you what you have to do. There are traditional uses for each blade, but so we've got the recurve, which I particularly like. Nice, well done. Okay, I like that. So here's the recurve, and I love the finish on these is really, really nice. I don't have 550 cord. I don't want this to be a huge, long video. I mean, let's face it, my videos are long enough, guys. You bear with me enough in these things, but very nice, you know. So I'm just gonna kind of show you the overview on each blade. Now, when the knife is open, this is cool. I just realized this. When the knife is open, these things are kind of locked, so you can't accidentally do it. You got to unlock the knife, and then you have access to unlock the frame. Cool deal. I showed you the drop point that comes with it, but I'm going to put it back in so that we can test the edge out a little bit. Wow, very nicely done. I should not have dropped the 550 cord, since, you know, this is the blade that comes with it, and this is likely the main blade that a lot of people are going to use. I will do the standard 550 cord test on this guy. Okay. And a little slice. Fairly clean. I've seen cleaner, I'm not going to lie. Now, it's a small knife. I wonder how much leverage we're going to have on a pull-through here. But, wow, that was actually incredibly easy and clean. I was not expecting that. Really was not expecting that. So let's go for this guy right here. Now, this is not a blade that I particularly was interested in, but I really wanted that recurve blade. Oh, the static. Oh, get off me. Get off me. Get, ah, yeah. There. I really wanted that recurve blade. So, I got this set, and got this guy, which is, I mean, what's the difference between this and a Wharncliffe? Not a lot. But we got the Wharncliffe, and we'll, oh, I'm excited for that. The finish on these blades is just really nice. So I want to, you know what? Sorry, forgive me, guys. I want to, it's a little off center, and I think I actually need to do that, the internal pivot, to fix that a little bit. But it's still nice and smooth, and so I'm not going to complain. You can get these little tiny curlicues with these blades. Very nice. This one we're gonna have a little are we gonna have, yeah, we're gonna have a little trouble doing just a pop through because of the nature of the blade shape. You're not gonna be able to get it. My fingers are gonna be there, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. But I can imagine some people really liking this shape. You know what I mean? What, you know what? Oh, on the labels they actually have a, what do they call this? They just call this straight. Straight. That's all they call this. So let's put these in order of how we're testing them out. And then I can't remember what comes with what comes in each set, so sorry. This very well might be the blade that I carry in this thing most of the time. And what are we calling this one? Sheep's foot. This is the sheep's foot? I don't know. I consider this more of a warning because the sheep's foot usually has a rounded edge. They're calling this one the sheep's foot. That, I like that. That is a beautiful blade to me. Once again, very, look at the tiny little shavings you can do. I love it. Where's the 50? I'm going to order some exciting new colors of 550. Yeah, it's hard to, you know, on these ones that don't that don't give you the opportunity to press down without hitting your knuckles, it's hard to do the cut on the mat. But I mean, that's a very nice clean cut, so I'm not. I really like this one. They call it a sheep's foot. Like I said, to me, a sheep's foot has more of a, this is more of a Wharncliffe, because a sheep's foot has more of a rounded belly a little bit. But okay, I go with it. I play your game. The ease at which you can just take this thing apart, though, is really exciting to me. It's a lot easier than like the CRKT field strip. Just gonna throw that out there. Not that I'm shitting on the CRKT field strip, but like it's just a lot. I mean, it's very easy. So what else does this do besides? This is the clip point. Besides letting you, you know, switch your blades. If you're out and about, I mean, the wash, you know, to the boy. Sorry, 3:39 in the morning. Hard to speak. The ability to, like, you know, take this down to clean it is just great, because you just pop it open and just rinse some water through it, or cleaning fluid, whatever you want, and then just dry it off. I mean, that's awesome. You keep this thing nice and clean with minimal effort. Very traditional clip point blade here. That actually looks pretty nice. I'll say it again. It is the lock is wearing on my thumb a little bit, but I am, you know, I'm using it a lot more in a short period of time than I think most people would. You know what I mean? Because I'm messing with it, opening, closing it, testing it with all the blades. That looks pretty nice, actually. I like that. That is a good looking blade. I'm trying to get the 550 cord down here. Finally, we've got one with a nice belly so we can do this. And that, again, works really well. Nice, clean cuts. Very nice. I think the clip point will be enjoyed by a lot of people, too. Very nice pointy point, you know, for your fine work. And did they all, I didn't notice this, they all have some decent jimping by the thumb too, so cool. Let's get that guy over here, and we're almost done. This is the spay point. Instructions for reblading. Sorry, I was wondering if it said on the individual thing. I guess they're all generic. They don't care what blade you put back in the container. I probably will get the accessory set, you know, with the clip point eventually. Spay point, I guess, nice for, you know, a little blade for outdoors work and skinning and stuff. Oh, this one not as good. This one, oh, I can feel up by the edge here. This one needs a little bit of work. A little bit. Let's see. It cuts paper pretty well. It's not as smooth as, you know, the main belly over here, but that one is not as good as some of the others. But definitely a useful blade shape for some tasks. You know, if you know, you know. We've got one more to try here that I have. Another one that I think people might really find some good use out of. And this is the utility blade holder, and oh man, the static cling of the. All right, this one is, this is one of these things is not like the other. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. I figured it out. I smart. Oh, wow, look at that. It's got a blade holder there. And okay, so now I need to figure out. Oh, my brain is not capable of all this figuring the figuring at. Oh, it comes with 2 blades. Okay, nice. I don't want to. Just, can you please make it a little easy? Just, there we go. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. That's interesting. I mean, look, they make it. It's a good product. They're making it, you know, safety conscious and stuff. So, first I'm going to mount this. Then I'm going to mount your mom. Bam! That just happened. Alright. Now, unlock. Oh. Okay. This could use some actual instructions. But, you know, we'll figure it out. So, there we go. All right, that wasn't too bad. You just kind of push it up, and now you've got a utility blade holder, which, you know, look, it's a razor blade. I'm not gonna go crazy on it, and I'm assuming that you can just use whatever. I'm a little afraid to use this as the opening because that might unlock the blade. No, not bad. And then, wow, that's actually pretty comfortable, all things considered. It looks awkward, but it's not bad. I'm probably not going to use this as often because I have so many little blade holders. But it's nice to have the option, you know. So that is now again they have one more accessory pack of 3 more blades. I'll probably put a picture in so you can see what the other blades are. So, yeah, it's not the high. I mean, look, it's not the highest end kind of deal that you're getting here, but I think that the blades come finished very nicely. I mean, they're out of the package. They're sharp. The production standards look good. Not great. I mean, you're not getting a high-end knife, but I don't see, you know, in the price range, I don't see any glaring, you know, gas stationness. You know what I mean? Like it's not bad, and I like the versatility. I like that you can. I like that you don't have to baby this because for a decent price you can use this for real work purposes. 8CR is not, again, it's not super steel. It's not the kind of thing that you're going to expect to survive a whole lot. But it's going to be decent, not great, decent EDC work steel. And if anything happens, you can pop a new blade in. You can get a new blade and replace it. It's smooth. I think that with some KPL in there, I think it'll be very smooth. My big complaint is this lock. They could have done a better job making this more comfortable to use. But again, here I am locking and unlocking it over and over and over in a short period of time. For actual using purposes, you're gonna open it, you're gonna use it, you're gonna unlock it and put it away. Maybe it's not gonna be that big a deal. I don't do the lock test that much anymore, but this is so thin, I feel like I need to. So. There, actually, yeah, so I beat the shit out of it on purpose. That was hard. And it has not unlocked or anything. And we're still good. I was a little concerned with how thin that liner lock was, but it's good. I'm going to take this thing to the shop to work, and I'm gonna use it a little bit. One other complaint. I don't like tip down. I just don't. It's not the way I tend to carry. I know there are some people that really do like tip down, but it is what it is. I think I'm really interested in giving it a try though, and really carrying it around and seeing how well it performs, and what we can do with it and all these different blades. It's inexpensive enough that I think I'm gonna also probably pick up another one just so I can do some customization type stuff with it and see how that goes. It's very different than some other stuff I've seen out on the market. And if you've seen it before and you've experienced it, you know, of course I want your input on it. So anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this little guy, on the Roxon Phantom? Is this something that you might be interested in carrying and using? Good idea, gimmicky idea. I honestly think it's a nice little platform. I think it's a. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to carry it around, and I'm going to see the utility of these various blades and how they hold up in different situations. I'm really curious, and I have good hopes. I have good hopes for this little guy. I'm glad that I stumbled upon it just to check it out. They also have a multi-tool, by the way, that has, you know, the replaceable, the swappable blades. I didn't check that out. I'm good with multi-tools, but I was interested in the knife. So I'm very curious to see what you guys think of this, though, and the whole setup and how it works. And I definitely have to get one just to Boba Fett up. Yes. So anyway, I'm really curious to see what you guys are going to think of this, and I wanted to bring it to light and show you guys, because I was very curious myself when I saw it, kind of excited about it. So anyway, thanks guys for your time and attention, because you were all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.